Oh. Yeah, that one's been working fine lately.
Till tonight.
Yeah.
It won't be working fine since I'm out tonight.
We shall find out.
What's going on, everybody?
Well, that's Saturday night.
What's going on, everybody?
That was his tablet.
First one to like the page. Here we go.
So, if you would like to help out tonight's streams, all donations are appreciated and welcome. And yes, I am running late. I have been working.
Oh, that fire on Mount Vernon. It's the old WIC office by Smart and Final.
Oh, shit.
It's fully engulfed. It's crazy.
Can you see it all right?
Yeah.
What's up? I don't know why she's throwing back there.
This thing has a switch on it?
Control 1, Tickle 10 units. Update our address to 311 Santa Medio. The vehicle is unoccupied.
Krista, how are you doing tonight?
Copy 311.
What's up, Jacob?
What's up, Jacob? Yep, there's one.
So yeah, I'm back in town, as you can see. Thank you for that super chat, Jake.
Where's two?
Yeah, I'm running late due to the fact that I got in late. But I'll be out early tomorrow.
Better late than never. That's what we're going with tonight.
But like I said, if you guys want me to come out tomorrow night, help with those donations, and I'll come out.
White Snake says, oh, by the way, thanks for the super chat. Says, Travis, I'm going to be coming through Bakersfield in a week or so. Want to message so can meet up for a minute.
Just let me know what day you're coming through, and I'll see where I'll be at, brother. Because I know Monday after my doctor's appointment, I'm loading up for Utah.
There's our first Pepsi truck for the night.
So Utah and back, 2 days.
Margaret, how are you doing tonight? Unbiased Media, how are you doing?
Are they fighting?
What's going on, Royalty?
I caught myself today swinging real wide when I got into the pickup.
Units, recovery unit requesting a tow, admin for your traffic, 4+5 Adam tonight.
But I got my work parked at the house. I can take it home when I come in. Talking about power. That damn thing is powerful. That Dodge, get it. If I could get away with it, I'd put all my equipment in that.
Yeah.
Stay local.
Donna Strobel, how are you doing tonight?
29 is clear.
9 Sam Ocean Forge 996 on Audi.
No subsequent associated Audi on a Bakersfield to not just on New Grove. 913 situation.
Is that fire still blazing?
I don't know if it's still blazing or not. The picture that I saw from 20 minutes ago, the building was fully engulfed. It's still got a pretty good smoke stream across the sky. That's good to hear, Donna.
Road 3 situation.
Yeah, go for it.
It's still swinging wide.
I am.
Not used to not having a trailer on it, huh?
Yeah, 40-foot trailer's a bitch. I'll tell you, the U-turns are crazy. The U-turns and that is crazy. In a 2-lane highway, just like a pickup.
Wendy, thank you for sharing. It's good to see you tonight. Those sprinkles look like they're reversed. Water in the highway.
Purple by Adam, Signum, sent out the information. You tune any firearms registered here.
Geospi, thank you for that super chat and the support.
Whimsical, we'll see what Bakersfield has in store tonight. We're a little late to the party.
On the unit for suicidal subject, 7116 Main Avenue, permit T. David.
Where would that office be?
Right here?
Oh, it's out.
Yeah, they've got it out.
Not even worth stopping.
Drove by it.
Marshall.
Where did you drive from today?
I delivered in Fresno.
Oh. Chima's in chat.
but I slept too. I slept till about 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. But you had one hell of a run from Bakersfield to Salt Lake.
Bakersfield to Salt Lake City. Then I went to Sandy, Spanish Fork, picked up part of my load. Then over to Richfield, picked up the last part. Then went to Las Vegas, delivered. Came in, delivered in Fresno.
Doing a hell of a run over, what, 4 days?
Yeah.
What kilometer is now?
2,100 miles. By the time it was all said and done with.
Be doing something similar to that in June sometime.
To Oklahoma.
Yeah.
To Oklahoma City.
Yep. Be Stillwater, Oklahoma. 1,700 miles.
That is off of the 40 right next to Muskogee area.
I don't know. Nope.
No, Stillwater is up by Tulsa.
Yeah, something like that.
Marshall wants to go be a Tulsa King.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Oklahoma City to the 35 north.
Yeah. Easy run. Do it overnight.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the straight and through, right?
Yeah.
In there for a week.
Yeah, we'll be there for about a week. Come back. Ashley, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you.
We'll set you up so you can live stream it.
Yeah.
But no, Arizona, New Mexico will get you quick.
What's that?
The internet over there in those two states suck.
Oh, does it? Rosie, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you.
3 controller.
You're off 366, attempt to contact second half.
I'm gonna go hang out with my peoples on Saturday.
Paul David 3 controller.
I might be able to come out. I don't know. It just depends. But
Your peoples?
I thought, yeah, doing a white trash trailer park party.
I'm going, remember?
Oh yeah, it's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was like, oh, you know what? I might be able to come out.
We may have to get a designated driver.
Yeah, I might.
13, correct, they'll be 67, clear for plate.
Copy 67, go ahead.
8.89454, gray Dodge.
I don't know if it's I don't know if I'm gonna
Affirmative. For
wear
information, there's a subject by the name of Richard
overalls or if I'm gonna cut the legs off of them. Get some jorts.
Just confirming is
Some over jorts.
Get some over jorts.
You're 10-1 with status.
Hey, I'm in a lot of pain too right now. Leave you some out. And then if they donate, I'll just send it to you. How's that? I want to sleep.
Control 2445, you can copy, cancel also.
Air 1
Air 1 is up. I guess we came out at the perfect time.
Yeah.
So, I'm not doing this to feed my family no more. Now live streaming is viewer funded 100%. If you want me to come out, there has to be donations. And I'll come out whenever I'm home. Tomorrow night I'll be out, but we got to get donations to help pay for the gas and take care of the live stream.
155.
I'm not gonna, tonight I paid out of pocket. But I'm not gonna pay out of pocket no more. And if you don't like it, well, nothing I can say about it. It takes money to do this. And I'm not gonna take out of my paycheck to do it.
Yep. Crazy Cats, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, no more pocket money. I'm not gonna take out of my family to live stream anymore. Take out of my paycheck. I'm not doing it. Now when I'm on the road, I'm fine. I'm getting paid to live stream anyway when I'm on the road. But when I'm in my truck doing this, chasing the scanners, I can't have it out of my personal pocket.
Jeremy, that wasn't a red light. It was yellow when we were in the intersection. It turned red while we were in there.
Man, the gas costs us over the diesel fuel and the gas in Utah was shit. $3.10. I was thinking, man, I could put 2 55-gallon drums on the back of this truck, fill them up, bring them home each week, just fill them up, and have a stockpile of gas sitting. Yes, Gmo, we're going to use dispatch tonight. Anthony DePhillips, kiss my ass. Don't be a piece of shit. Because you want to suck that other dude's dick and then come in here and act a fool.
Central 4 is not available.
And I didn't pull your string, so there you go, son. Anthony DePhillips on Facebook side. Elizabeth, thank you for that super chat. Fuck you, scumbag. Is that the best you got? Ain't you in Florida? I'll get a trip to Florida to meet you.
You hurt his feelings.
I hurt your internet feelings? Oh, how sorry. You little bitch.
455.
Oh, it ain't Friday night.
Because 6 on the second half.
But damn, the bars are open on a Thursday now. Here, Anthony DeHomo. Someone ban Anthony DeHomo.
There you go. Got it.
445 Adam, you're static in 10-1, 10-9.
See you later, loser.
He used to always message me, "What's up, T? How you doing, bro?" And then he started watching another streamer and started running his mouth.
These bars are open. They're just not popping.
Oh, that place went out of business. A little Mexican bar.
Yeah.
Man, when I was in Vegas, thought about going to one of the buffets, but they're all closed now at the casinos. They only open up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I parked right there in the Palace Station truck parking area.
Yeah.
819 Paula Street, Frank on a Honda, 35th, just north of Orange. 10-5. Control North Sea, it'll be a Kansas plate. 819 Paula Street, Frank. 10-5.
Thank you, Becky.
10-4, G-Mop.
Mike Will, thank you for that resub.
I'm 72 Charles, 1183.
Supposed to be expired on a gray 2018 Honda Civic Sport.
6972 Charles, 1183. Two vehicles involved. The roadway is blocked. Virginia and Oswald, no further.
Virginia and Oswald. That's right ahead of us. About 2 miles. We'll take it and go around.
You're on row 7 with 3.
Row 7.
No information on that yet.
Miss Lynette, thank you for that super chat. The Kiwis in the house.
Control
Man,
North
that's
6
full.
467.
Yeah.
They rim jobbed it.
Got a lot of water going into the lake, so they're letting out a lot of water.
They said they're suing the city right now because of the county because of the Kern River.
Yeah.
Because of all those fish that they found dead in there.
Well, there's it's something about they're supposed to allot so much water to keep the Kern River running,
Yeah.
and they weren't doing that. It's some environmental company that's going around doing that with all these suing all these different cities that have natural rivers that are being diverted for
Some stupid
for
fish
farm.
to the ocean.
Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Delta smelt.
Yeah. But they should let the Kern River flow all the time.
Yeah, well, the Delta smelt thing doesn't have anything to do with the Kern River.
But look at all those fish they found dead here.
That's the aqueduct.
All those trout.
Yeah.
72 Charles, this has been upgraded to 1179 possible, pending 20,002. 1141 will be started for a 9-year-old
But all the Kern River does is run out into the
337 Oswald
canal.
It's been upgraded to a possible hit and run with injuries. 9-year-old female that's bleeding from the leg. Ambulance requested.
Mike 6 control.
Anthony DeHomo needs a Snickers bar.
665, 276, copy. Possible 245 shooting at the Mojave Villa. 159 Road, Section Barstow Road, Grade 44, Crescent BB. There's multiple repeats advising of shots heard in the area. There's one RP advising there is a victim of a shooting. Cell phone 6 center, medical aid for desire. 1592 Barstow, number
Trash
44.
this truck while I was gone.
Mike 8, South Coast. ECM 3, copy code.
You know, my garbage can's right here. The garbage can's over there.
John Rowe 793, route to Alaska.
Talk about the track.
Is that Roseman?
Oh yeah, Roseman.
Roseman for a possible shooting?
Yeah.
Mojave.
We can make that in 45 minutes.
Mojave units further, it'll be one male victim of a shooting, has injuries to his stomach and his leg. Medical aid is taking. There's no suspect info at this time.
One male subject with a gunshot wound to the stomach and leg.
Further, a female RP did a site report from those lighting close on fire. However, she disconnected and there was no further info.
There's Air Jawan's right here.
With the broadcasting 505A drivers in that hill, 178 Kirkay Road for ATVs in the field, helping with.
And no, I don't give a shit if you're gay or lesbian. Just don't put that shit on me.
Mojave units 77 were custody on the patch for the lights and response first.
Yeah, he's going to circulate for possible.
Tell me don't play that.
Can I confirm your ID?
Skunk?
Maybe.
Crazy there's a bunch of skunks in Bakersfield now, isn't it?
Control 3, we're 1097 in Oswald, Virginia. Do you have any reports of driving fleeing the area or call? Parts, still 97.
Up here, 1097 Virginia and Oswald, and that's a negative. All parties were distraught. All they could advise at this time is it was involving a blue Chevrolet pickup and a Hyundai. No further.
ECM 3, start, control 3. Ellen Temple.
Mike 6, can you advise if it's clear for medical?
Clear.
Control Mike 6, based on scope for clear for medical. ECM 3, time action.
ECM 3, time response.
Well, I did have a red truck that fled northbound Oswald and is currently in the 400 block. They just pulled up next to a scene and was walking northbound the sidewalk.
Keep up, Adam.
Oh shit.
California 9, Nora, Lincoln, Nora,
Should we
918.
chase that?
Come back here, Chevrolet.
But it didn't look all bashed up, did it?
It didn't look like it.
No stops expired
Oh, there it is.
April of this year, 1996 Chevrolet Utility. The registration. I copy you had a visual of a rider pickup heading northbound is now parked on the 400 block of Oswald. There's a suspect walking
It just took off again.
Amanda across the east edge.
Leo 13, Ohio Drive.
Is the fire department right here?
Yeah,
Where are they at?
not here, apparently.
And the female to the front of 437 Oswald appears to be a Hispanic female, long black hair, white shirt, and dark colored pants.
Damn.
And she's in possession of possibly a purple handbag.
Mike
607D28 code.
Air 1, 10-4, I copy. There's a Hispanic female, long black hair, white shirt, dark colored pants, in possession of a purple handbag in front of 437 Oswald.
Damn. No, Potomac.
Yeah, but they're literally right there. Should be beating them.
What we do?
What we do?
Because we're the TW crew.
We're cutting on the patch. I'll transfer quick. Yeah, transfer quick.
Starter control 1, please, and digital unit. 37, continuing now code.
And they're coming from a whole different area.
74 Charles Bakersfield.
So there's
74 Charles, if you can start to back 72 Charles and route 1179, that's now turned into a 417. The suspect is possibly in possession of a gun.
there's a truck over there that's tore back. I'll let Marshall get out right here in a second.
In Panama.
96 Charles, 99 in Panama.
I need to bring those two radios.
A whole bunch of people gathering.
Copy units to the start code again. We're cutting
2910, copies en route from the office.
First and Anthony Rapid. There's going to be at least 3 vehicles involved. There's a dark colored cab truck with a white truck that up on the sidewalk southeast corner, and then there's a sedan up on the sidewalk in the northeast corner. What's this going to be? 413, 413. Control 1, 610. Units will be code 6 at 223 Philippine Street. They'll be related.
Information for units. We're currently landlined with one of the parties that is advising Air 1 is overhead, showing the light. Advisor is a male subject in a gun with a red pickup, and he's currently following her.
Is that what that is down there?
Yeah.
That was the same truck that I advised earlier. They're currently parked to the front of 437 now with the female. So far, detailing any firearms.
Oh shit.
In front of 437 Oswald Street, and copy negative visual on any firearms at this time.
Charles 10-4, can Air 1 direct us to that vehicle? We're northbound on Oswald now, approaching Holloway Lane.
Okay, Charles 10-4, I thought you were requesting Air 1 to provide direction.
145, we'll go for it. Charles, everyone, continue northbound across Virginia. It's going to be about 5 houses north of the intersection on the east side. There's a red truck. 2 suspects standing near the passenger side. The female's going to be up in the driveway to their east.
10-4, code 33. Making approach now.
Want to go down there? CHP's making contact with that red truck or the possible 417.
HNS or PA saw the client at $1,700. The client's now stating that he's having violent thoughts.
Copy. Station 3, Rose 3. Do you want us from the south or the north? Not available.
I wonder if she was driving this car and took off.
Rose, copy to the south.
Apartment 1313.
You know what they were doing.
Got them sitting on the curb over here.
Charles, we're securing 2. Can you confirm who's the suspect with the firearm?
Does he have his lungs in there?
Hey, he has his rifle out.
I copy your hearing to requesting a description of the subject that was in possession of the firearm?
255 Adam Control.
255 Adam.
255 Adam King 2, AOD for Control 3 at Virginia Avenue and Oswald Street. Control 3 is responding for a TC, second of Hispanic male in black shirt, dark colored pants.
With my partner, she's advising the fact
Damn.
that his Hispanic male, she's still uncooperative.
16 ready to go to work.
Possession of the firearm.
Air 1, possibly with the call for
Hey,
service now.
is
Virginia
this
and
the same
Oswald.
address where they had that
Naked dude hiding?
naked dude hiding?
Yeah.
Scene 2 headquarters, Pulse 10-5, copy deployment. Pulse 10-3, copy. 2-3, around to us.
Straight up. So the Air 1 had advised the suspect, Hispanic male, black hair, white shirt, dark colored pants. He was occupying a red pickup in possession of a firearm.
That's him right there.
That's the guy. That's the guy sitting next to the guy in the
Air 1,
black.
Team 2, are you on Control 3 channel?
So if we're here on the north side of the scene, if we have a additional unit go to the crash
I believe we'll have the second half of the complete
scene and ascertain if
We're
anything.
going to be headed to the front of 437 Oswald Street, detaining 3.
1672 Charles, I copy your code 4 on the north side of the scene, requesting a unit to respond to the crash scene and advise further.
Great 4 Charles, Ward 97, that's for crash.
Yeah, this scene's got some busy traffic going on. So right now they just said that they have 3 detained. They're code 4 at this location. They're sending the next unit to the scene of the accident. That's about a quarter mile behind us.
Quarter of a block.
Quarter block, quarter mile, something like that.
Marshall gets lost.
The fire department just showed up over there. So this guy in the red truck was following a female, and there was a report of a possible 417 with a handgun. It's a brandishing firearm. So they've got that truck stopped in front of this patrol car.
There's another female right there that just was hiding in the bush.
This house needs a gate out front.
Units can advise if they're making contact with the X-ray.
Thank you, Charles. That's perfect.
Unit 72 Charles, I copy you're making contact with the X-ray.
Mighty, thank you for that resub.
It didn't say anything about him shooting at her. That shooting happened in Mojave, which is about
58.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes. About 45 minutes away from here. This was just a brandishing, so it would be just pulling the firearm out.
6974 Charles, I copy your code for one custody.
Charles, you good, so. Code 4.
Yeah, Madeline, he's in trouble.
Code 4, all units resume, level traffic, ATM 513 at 23:30 hours.
We're code 33 on Metro, for 253 on Oswald.
We're on to 647.
Another code 33 here.
Code 30 on CHP and
Code 30 on Metro, transit there.
CHP is code 30. Oh, Air 1 just called me.
Copy today.
To our call, large number of subjects.
But she was hiding in the bush.
Yes, she was. They might have been witnesses to it and chased her down because there's nobody in that other car.
Okay, just confirm it's code 4 for fire to enter.
Code for fire to enter? They're already there. It's only reported that he had a firearm. CHP is searching the vehicle right now.
Well, they're the one that's got. That's not KCSO. That's gonna be the transport team.
255.
Air 110.
355 is going to be 7, boy, David Charles, 710 on a Mercedes, Main and South Rail.
Inside rail, 10-4. Perhaps expired in 2023 and a 2020 order with a release of liability at a Bakersfield.
96. Scenes go 441 is an enter.
10-4.
Control 106, can you advise the time of call?
Time of
Oh,
call
they're gonna put her in the back seat.
Gina Pavlik, how are you doing tonight?
Control 243, I'm 4.
253, 10-4.
Miss Teresa, thank you for that donation to PayPal.
So that's 11. I'll be 97 at the 79.
We're not sure if she was involved yet or not. She's involved with whatever was going on here. We're not sure if she's involved with the accident.
153, controlling. 153 units back. Search area 242 at 313 Bell Avenue, across with Plymouth.
Really, bro.
Second half will be a Hispanic male, age 45, wearing a black shirt and tan shorts.
Sweet job on blocking that shot,
242
buddy.
a Hispanic female with short hair.
Can't get no better than what we're doing right now.
At 313 Bell
Oh,
Avenue.
thank God.
She might have been involved because they got fire here now.
355, 10-4.
One of the females, I think it had to be her because she was hiding.
David 3 out.
King 2, I'll back him.
King 2, 10-4.
She was hiding in that bush.
You want me to get out and stand on the sidewalk right here?
Yeah.
7 minutes back.
94971, Frank 3, on off order.
Expired April 30th of this year, 74 and Bakersfield for
Sorry, I'm all shaky. I know, it's like we're at the night at the disco for sure. And turn your brightness down. I know I'm getting it two ways. I'm getting it through the camera and in real life. I feel like I got a floater going on here in my eyeball. I need some of them horse blenders. Well, I think she might be involved in the car accident. Oh, they absolutely do it on purpose. And is she saying something about my truck? What are they doing back there, letting that guy go? Yep. That's the CHP officer that looks like Freddie Mercury. What's that? No? She just stood up. She just stood up out of the car. I wonder if I can move up to the other side of this fence without them saying something. Let's see. See if we can get a little closer. Yeah, see, T-Dub's in the truck behind me. Some of it, we still have a local newspaper. Yeah, it's hard. They're hard to find. You can get a subscription, but most of it's online. Pineapple. I'm Camel Toe Joe. CTJ. There's that purple handbag everyone was talking about. Actually, they just brought it over here. He's got it. The second CHP officer has it sitting on the front of the patrol car. He might be searching it to see if there's a handgun in there, because there was a report of brandishing a firearm at this location. It does not look like they found a firearm yet. I haven't seen any of them step back with the firearm. Usually they'll pick it up and point it down to the ground, make sure it's cleared and stuff like that. They haven't done any of that. That's not saying that they haven't found one, but we also haven't heard them say anything about locating a firearm. Pineapple, I've been a co-pilot for TW Lives for almost 4.5 years. We're on Oswell, just north of Virginia. We're in front of 423 Oswell. They will uncuff them whenever they determine that they seem safe. It's common practice. So they may have handcuffed them, determined that there wasn't a crime committed, and then so they were detained, and then determined that there wasn't a crime committed, so then they uncuffed them. I lower my voice when I have the phone right in front of my face because I don't want to be yelling at you guys. I've got the phone like 8 inches away from my face. And she sounds inebriated for sure. I use my regular voice when I'm in the truck, not my quiet whisper joking voice, my fake voice. You should do the bob and weave. She'll punch her hand trying to make a point. Yes, this is on Oswell, just north of Virginia. There was a vehicle accident, and I think she ran away from it, and this truck chased her down. Then there was reports of a firearm. Apparently not in the red truck because he's leaving. Teresa Rose, I hate when I scroll myself out. There's a car accident behind us. She took off. These people, the people in the red truck that just left, they chased her down, I guess. When we got here, she was hiding in the bush. CHP went over and got her. Well, he's got the kid out. I wonder if they're going to do the sidewalk Olympics.
Several elderly vehicle teams were being near Mississippi reported sound like they are going to head out.
Yeah. I don't know. He took it out of the back seat and put it in the back.
They have to do tests, especially if they're going to get it for DUI.
Yeah. Well, he took it out of the back seat, put it in the trunk, and closed the trunk. So I don't know.
Oh, so they probably had to do the test. Huh?
No, they didn't. They haven't had her do anything yet. She's just been there talking to him.
What? Did the truck already take off?
Yeah, he just left.
They weren't involved.
They were involved somehow. I don't know. Because it started out as that they brandished a firearm at her.
She was driving that truck.
I think she's driving that SUV that's back there.
Yeah, the truck.
So, because when we got over here, she was up in that yard over here, hiding in the bush.
Yeah.
I don't know. From what I can hear, she sounds like she's been drinking.
Yeah, that's what he said too. That he should have drunk. The guy.
The walk by.
Yeah. He said that was his family that she hit, and he followed her as he was on the phone with the cops. Where's your tripod?
Right here.
You know that one?
I think it's in the back of the truck. I hopped out and didn't grab it. I don't know why.
Hey, man, you look good. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing
Gain some weight
this.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healthy. Eat good.
Yeah. I know, right? Just resting there right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Looks like they're going to close the door on her.
They might take her back over there and do everything over there.
Do the test there.
Yeah.
That's what we'll see.
We'll see. We'll find out.
I'm going to ask her right now. Where you have to go, bro?
Yeah.
Alex walked up and it locks the door when someone walked up.
Oh.
So that girl, was she part of it?
The guy that walked by,
Yeah.
he said that Alex said that it was his family. It was his family that she hit,
Oh, shit.
and that she seemed drunk. So they closed the door on her. I'm wondering if they're gonna flip around and take her over here to the.
That's what it sounds like.
She was crying all kinds of shit.
So she was hiding away from these guys.
Yeah. So I thought. I'm gonna go give her the sidewalk Olympics over there.
Negative, semi.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
No pressure, CHP behind you. Oh. Pull into the. Oh, well, no, I guess not.
Pull into the driveway.
28 Ram on 96 Farm Road.
I ain't messing with CHP behind me like that.
For B-Boy, ID 22566.
96 Charles 74, copy all your log number is 285, my ID is out of money 274.
Yeah, so they're gonna go over here and give her the. Do the field sobriety test over here. That was her car.
584 Charles, can we start 1185 for a blue Chevy pickup?
Also 1185 for a blue Chevrolet pickup.
It's just weird. I think I know that pickup. That pickup looks real familiar to me.
That one?
That's an OBS.
I mean, they're.
Before Charles is 1039 to Randy, Charles for the second.
They said something about being in a car club. We might have seen that one.
If it's in
on
a
the
car
cruise.
club,
Yeah.
that is a that's Miguel. No way. He just got done with that truck. But he had a bed on it that matched it. What happened? He painted that truck himself. At the old shop.
Follow 3 out of 1035 information. Use no stops on PRCS for 1051 and 2800.2.
Yeah, it worked fine.
27 suspended.
See, you jinxed it. You jinxed it by saying, "Oh, tablet's been working great." Where'd they take her over here?
10274.
Right here on the corner.
Yeah.
What's going on, Donna Ellen? Alex is. Who's got a tripod? I said, I think there's one in the truck. I just hopped out and didn't get it.
255 Blade, 255 Adam. Check the welfare of Virginia and Quincy. Be checking the welfare of the Female being followed by 3 males. She's on foot southbound Virginia, pulling a wagon, wearing a black shirt and jean shorts, Virginia and Quincy.
That's right here in this area.
Metro 4, 10-8, 10-10.
1 Metro 4.
Metro 4, number 4, V Victor, 9 Sam, Tom Yellow, 983 on
So they're loading this up. That lady's vehicle. They're loading it. And the officers are parked over there by the ambulance doing the FST.
1 Metro 4, no stop, current to a 2015 BMW.
Hey, look at the live. Is that Miguel's truck?
50-10-4.
Does he have a white bed on it right now? Because it looks like his rims on the front of it, and he's got regular stocks on the back right now. Huh? Yeah. Look at the truck right there. Oh shit! So that's not Miguel then. All right. Drunk driver hit him. Yeah. I was thinking if that was Miguel's, he's screwed. Oh shit! Well, it's gone now. The whole front of it's gone. Yeah. All right.
Control 1243, send me to check the oil for B1097 area.
Where do they get her at? Right
About
there?
station for.
Huh?
They're not still talking to her over there, are they?
So the dude that was up. Yeah, they are. Talking to her from the back seat.
They didn't talk to her enough in the back seat over there?
That guy's gonna get a ticket pulling up like he did.
Control 1243, it'll be the check the oil for on Virginia.
Answer.
Yeah, they got her in the back seat talking.
Valley 20, Hard OD 1010.
Valley 20.
Yeah, they pulled the breathalyzer out of the back seat. It was behind her. They pulled the breathalyzer out and put it in the trunk.
Wow. So yeah, when I got home from the trip, I just took some time to myself and the family and just relaxed, slept.
Early 20th, no stop current to a 2019 Toyota local out of Pasadena.
1097, 1019.
I've been demonetized. That's why it's back to completely 100% viewer funded.
355 Adam, 355. Check the welfare at 613 Andrea Avenue, across with Kenny. Be checking the welfare of Charles Willis, who's suffering from mental health issues and hearing voices. He's causing a 415 and has prior correction past date. He was 1015 and in possession of a firearm, released from custody this morning at 613 Andrea Avenue.
She got released this morning and you're already getting the cops called on you?
Affirmative, Met 5, I'll show you route 613 Andrea Avenue. Met 5, copy.
Control 1, 345, 48.
355.
That was a hell of a run.
It's not going to be senior or junior.
That was a pretty decent run that I did to Salt Lake City, Utah and back.
Senior will be the RP and junior is the one suffering from the mental health issues.
10-4.
They're getting with traffic.
Yeah, they're still just talking to her like they know she's drunk.
Control 358.
Give her time to sober up a little bit.
148.
Go say 10-4.
Did you make physical contact with Tammy on East Frontage?
Control 16997, AV Social.
I'm just confirming that she is not having any kind of 422 emergency.
Daniel, it takes time to get monetized again. I've been talking on the phone to them, trying to get it all figured out. They said it could take a week, could take a month. But they owe me back. They're going to have a backhoe on me since February. Once they do monetize me back, because the videos still are making revenue, but I'm not getting paid out with it.
343 quarter type.
So they'll owe me back a couple months when they do start paying me again.
Vehicle is clear for plate. Wasn't he the guy from the 245?
Antonio, I just got back into town today from my trip that I was on from work. So I don't have no idea what's been going on here in Bakersfield.
With him. Okay, copy.
They got her standing up against the fence now.
Yeah. Hold this fence up.
Response for an out-of-control juvenile, 3616 Elmington Apartment, B-Boy. Second half of the RP's daughter, first of London, 15-year-old black female, and Paris, 13-year-old black female, correction, black male female.
324. Control 243, 98, good deal.
Arrest her ass already. They would have drug Marshall to the dirt.
I'd have been talking shit though.
I ain't fucking drunk.
Well, no, I mean it wouldn't be me anyways. I don't drive.
343, on standby. Yep, I'm on standby.
Sorry.
Give away what you play.
Turn to 1022.
10-4.
There, better. Why, Daniel? You gonna donate? I did not. I went to the slots, walked in. I put $20 in. Within a few seconds, I was negative $20.
Go arrest her for them. Robin, Stewart, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next one.
California 8, yellow, Edward Henry 834 on a Jeep utility.
They haven't had her walk the line. They haven't done any of that stuff yet.
Well, she did a hell of a job running away.
To Christopher Bunyan at Bakersfield.
Go for it.
You see any drilling rigs off the 15 in Utah?
Yeah, I did.
Leslie, how are you doing tonight?
There was a few out there. Miss Catherine, thank you for that donation to Cash App. They don't like you at all.
Apparently
I'm gonna have
not.
to reset that tablet.
29, 1. Alaska Phonetic King, Lincoln Adam Robert, Charles Yellow King. CGL is David 514 78018. Can you list any active?
To me though, night driving was the best. During the day, it's just a long drive.
Yeah, whatever they're doing, it's a mystery over there.
Tina, in apartment number 18. Advise the property managers.
At nighttime, it don't feel so long. During the day, it does. Feels like it takes forever to get anywhere there.
Oh, here we go.
All right, now they're going to start doing the sidewalk Olympics.
They were originally pending at call time, however, the URV is now from Chester and Tanquary and the ambulance is from Long.
So that's 11, I'll be 98.
Alright, that's 1138.
Yeah, see the fill prices here?
We're at the corner of Oswell and
Here?
Virginia. They don't have to wait for a female officer.
And look, California,
Yeah.
starting in Nevada.
What is that, 330?
328. In Salt Lake, 328 a gallon. 322 a gallon at the Sapp Brothers, where I stayed at one night. And then you come into California,
What's going on, Mary Sears?
and then you come into California, 373, 340. Oh no, that's not. That's Las Vegas. As soon as you cross into California, 476, 5. And then the last two here, 470 and 444.
Now she's talking again. Leaning against the fence. Man. Well, Darla, I'm glad you finally got on. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
And the gas prices are a lot cheaper.
Bakersfield, about 1098.
If you're going to a state, it's going to be real cheap for you too.
203, being right to front.
You going in your mom's car to pick up.
Pick up. Taking the dogs with us.
Your 10-1 static tonight.
We're here for that.
Happy clear from
319 a gallon there. Yeah, this next trip, I think I'm going to take me a 55-gallon drum, a oil drum, mount it onto the back of the truck. When I go out there, just fill it up, bring it home and set it down on the ground.
What should you do? Start
Every
restarting?
trip, take one out there so I have a stockpile of gas. Bro, in Utah, I was just trucking at 80 miles an hour in that Dodge pickup.
344 northbound 621.
They already said hot shots are taking over the trucking industry as it is. A lot of flatbedders hate us.
Met 5297.
He's going to block our shot.
Yeah.
Roger, low.
Come on, Randy's you in the way.
9 George 300 Dodge. Can you turn in Herbert?
Yeah, she's doing the test. She's restarted her 10-step walk a couple of times.
Roger 11, it's just temps expired in 2023 on a 97 Dodge
Ashley
pickup.
Elizabeth, well, thank you.
Ridgecrest.
He's doing all right, Royalty.
87.
No plates on a gray Volkswagen Jetta. We have Bing and Chester.
I'm going to get him a girlfriend,
Bing and Chester.
a female Frenchie.
Oh, God, a Frenchie?
It's a fluffy. It's a fluffy fish.
You just really like annoying dogs, don't you?
Or get him a poodle. A pugapoo.
Oh, my God.
Well, the homie's gonna hook me up with the Frenchie. I'm not paying $4,500 for a dog.
No. I don't think from what I can see, she's not doing too good on this FST.
2057.
But with her, it's a FST. It's field sobriety talking.
Yeah, it is.
A buddy of mine, Travis Franklin, a buddy of mine has Riley. She lives up in the mountains. Right now, she's up in up near Rabbit's Foot around Glenville. No, Linda, the dog, the Frenchie's gonna be fixed. I'm not having no puppies. A French pug? No puppies.
Control on Country, can you contact the responsible or the alarm company?
Your cousin said take your lazy ass on my career.
10-4.
7.
Yeah, Daryl, you gotta have a CDL to do what I'm doing. You have to follow all the commercial rules to do what I'm doing.
Returns no stops the record. I copied Boy Lincoln 73 Paul 80.
Not yet, Jaron, in about 6 months. She's going through her last breeding cycle, and once the puppies are born and she's all good to go, my homie's gonna hook me up.
7, confirm you.
So she'll be a year and a half old, 2 years old. Her name is Kim K. And she acts like a Kardashian too, he says.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Frenchies.
But she's a fluffy.
King 7, it returns no stops current on a 2014 Volkswagen 4-door out of Bakersfield.
Why aren't you a big fan of Frenchies?
Because they're annoying.
Pugsley's annoying.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pugs either.
You like big lap dogs.
I only tolerated that little jerk because he's your dog. I couldn't just kick him out of the truck.
I did.
That's your dog.
Yeah, her name is Kim K. And she acts like one too. Little bossy thing.
Even worse, a bossy dog.
Power beams, copy 1032 on the west.
But she don't look. They don't look like regular Frenchies. They're fluffies.
Welcome back, yabba dabba doo.
1 West 50, 10-4. Second half is RP husband. First of Brian. Hispanic male 20.
Yeah, Daryl. It don't matter if you're disabled. You can get a Class A license.
Yeah, another truck just pulled up.
The male half is accusing the original RP of being the aggressor. E4. He responded back to 50 car on the last 860.
I wanted to get a Shih Tzu and breed it with Pugsley. A shit pug. A pug shit.
Control. Alarm company negative 190.
You want a pug shit?
Why not just get a bulldog and Shih Tzu and make bullshit?
Yeah, thought about it.
Because that's what it's going to be, bullshit.
A pug shit?
It'll be around to the 50 car.
ID only?
Sorry, one.
Look like a pug and
One Valley 1.
a Shih Tzu together
10-4.
mixed.
8607 Laguna Coil in the south.
A pug with fluffy hair.
Be advised, the second half is a veteran. And
He's also got a
his
teacup poodle.
medication is becoming
I
paranoid.
had a neighbor had a wiener dogs and pit bull mix, little penners. A little wiener dog looking like a pit bull. They were kind of cute, but they were annoying too.
Juveniles age 2 to 3.
And dumb. It took me forever to housebreak that dog.
Well, pit bulls are a rough dog to housebreak.
Oh no, I've never had a problem housebreaking pit bulls.
Pugsley was the worst to housebreak. Every once in a while, he'd mess up. And then just look at me like, I know I'm in trouble. Yeah, you're in trouble, buddy. Get your ass outside. Here's your leash. Go.
Control on 245 Adams, 1097.
Copy 1097.
Tomorrow night should be a good night.
We contact the
Yeah.
original RP and ascertain if the second half is still 97.
Bulldogs are the worst? Is he having trouble getting that truck up there or what?
Because he's not turning the wheel straight. The wheels are cocked to the left.
I haven't even seen him go around to the driver's side and try to straighten him out. Is he trying to pull him straight?
Yeah, he's trying to pull it straight. And look at the bed. The bed body's even bowed.
Mm-hmm.
That truck is gone.
Hit a curb with a lowered truck like that. It's going to cause a little bit of damage.
A little bit. don't think the truck can get no more damage.
97 Lardo.
There he goes. Now he's got the wheel straight.
Yeah.
You should have done that 30 minutes ago.
Your second half is now outside.
Control 203, code 612.
Public at 612. Confirm your location.
Flower and Brown Street.
The only thing bad about Pugsley, he's not a trucking dog. He does not like being in the truck at all. Pugsley's turned more into my wife's dog than mine.
Control 203B.
Because he lets him get away with everything.
C1510. 1512 Flower.
I don't know why she's spoiling the dog. She got grandkids.
Control on 2.5 out of my boy, 1097, 2.3.
Sorry.
So Pugsley, I thought was mine, is not mine.
So you can cancel east side and king it.
1 Raleigh 1, you can 1022. King 4, if you'll continue until it's code 4, given the circumstances.
Right in front of the cop, do that.
Cool.
6952 Charles. Control 2.3, be on
Go
related.
ahead. Be unrelated.
6932 Charles, you can show Officer Camargo with 715 for 23152.
Yep.
KB.
There you go.
Yeah, look at
On
the
that
bow
47
on
running, it's going to be an extra.
that. Look at how it's bowed real bad now.
Unit 72, Charles. That's where I talk to you all the time. Is midnight 25.
There you go.
But
15, 1 extra for 23,152.
so yep, she's been arrested for drunk driving
2 Charles, requesting a case number.
and leaving the scene of an accident. Yeah, lowrider with a lift kit. Look like a banana.
Charles, Gang 7, you clear for that? It'll be 3 Victor, William, 2 King, 7 Adam, John, 3 Edward, Mary, 3
Yabba Dabba Doo. Yeah, she
6 3.
she was involved in a vehicle accident. Left the scene. She was chased down by another truck. They got her a couple blocks down,
And they had a gun held drawn at her.
and then when we got there, they were talking to the guys, and then they went and got her out of a bush. She was hiding in a bush up on somebody's driveway.
I think control that.
Or Charles, holding a turnover for control 1 on the 584B, meaning south of Chester.
I think control happy. We'll be around for early.
Yeah, she's a bad girl. You know, she's probably going to be a felony DUI because there was the reports of they took somebody away in an ambulance, so there was an injury.
Felony hit and run with a DUI. Upgraded. That
Sucks for you. That's going to be expensive.
Especially that show truck. But it don't matter.
Hopefully, well, I don't know if her insurance will cover it during a DUI.
No. But they'll cover him in his being hurt.
Why does YouTube keep disappearing? That's
Yes.
annoying. Stop doing that.
Camel Toe's my co-pilot.
1 was Cindy. We're still landline with the second half.
Cindy, how are you doing tonight?
He did mention that he's been drinking.
Cinco de Mayo on Monday?
Damn. Huh?
Cinco de Mayo on Monday? It is.
Yeah. All of us are going to be Mexicans.
That means it's party weekend.
Keep out there, keep out.
You're supposed to be a Mexican this weekend. You're going to be a redneck.
Yeah. I need to work on my Mexican call for Monday. Ay, 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 ay. See, I need to work on it.
You got to work Monday?
Yeah, I got to work Monday.
I thought Cinco de Mayo was a holiday.
No. It is a celebrated holiday, but not a paid holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody just celebrates it. That means everybody.
Won't be at work Tuesday.
Yeah, Hangover Tuesday. Hangover Tuesday.
That's going to be rough.
Yeah. Real rough.
Bunch of little bastards running around. You're going to be cussing.
Gonna wake up with the shoe buddies. You know what the shoe buddies are?
No.
You open your aching fucking eyes. Shoe buddy. Why'd I do that to myself? Yeah, I'm glad that I'm glad Sunday's May 4th because that whole Star Wars May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Ugh.
They said if you voted for Trump, you can't celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm still celebrating. Because Cinco de Mayo is actually an American holiday. It's not a Mexican holiday, it's an American holiday for the Mexican. I don't think they really celebrate it in Mexico.
I thought Cinco de Mayo was the memorial for the sinking of that ship that had all that mayo on it. You know how us white people like our mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of people over here today.
Mayonesa.
Got that redneck slang.
I got a hamburger in Utah, and I said no ketchup. Should have said half the mayonnaise. God.
You get
I love mayonnaise, but Jesus.
I always order like when I get a chicken sandwich from McDonald's, I always have to order with half mayonnaise because there's nothing that I hate more than biting into it. You get a mouthful of mayonnaise and it squirts out the back and it's all over everywhere.
And a little tiny piece of chicken.
Yeah, with some wilted lettuce. Sounds appetizing.
It's like you put the whole bottle of mayonnaise on a sandwich.
I saw that on Google Maps. Somebody was like, "Hey, did you see that they changed the Gulf of Mexico?" And I was like, "To what?" And they're like, "The Gulf of America." And I was like, "No way!" I opened up my Google Maps. Sure enough, it went and switched that shit up on us.
We're in contact with the female staff. There is 3 juveniles. A brother.
Yeah, it always sucks when mayonnaise lands on your pants.
I hate it.
Because then people's looking at you like, what did you do?
I wasn't over at 2nd and V, I promise.
Yeah.
It does seem like there's been a lot of aviation crashes in the last couple months. Like everything's reached its life expectancy or something. Got planes flying from the 70s just falling out the sky.
10 for 10 on
Contact with the fuel parents at our current 1020.
I mean, I don't care that they changed it to the Gulf of America.
They're stating that
I just feel like it's a little bit arrogant.
and be easy to arrest our second half. Can you contact Control 1 and confirm it, so have them respond out?
Linda.
Control 1 under level clear for plate.
That dude bathing himself in the gutter?
California
That's Union.
1010677 on
I
TNT.
shouldn't even be surprised.
Returning to customer service, just confirm 1 Zebra 10677.
Have a good day. 106, your plate return system.
Paper.
The land hoes are out here on second now again.
Of course. The land host. I wonder if they have squatters' rights. Get out of my car. I have squatter rights. I paid you.
Code 4 on that.
10-4.
Clear to 1020 now one. Last of Russell, Robert, Union, Sam, Edward, Lincoln. First of Robina, Robert, Ocean, Boy, Ida, Nora, Adam, date of birth 6/22/1967, advice probation parole. And turn to unit 97.
10-4.
Metro 2.
Yeah.
Can you respond to level 415, 500 West Columbus?
Body is
Patrol check the area, unknown apartment number. Female requested policeman disconnected.
You have PayPal, right?
Metro 2 copy, William, Benito, California. South 3, South Shopper. 1 South 3 affirmative. You can call that name of your second half, and just write it as the apartment B-boy. 1 South 3, affirm on B-boy, it'll be D. Mariah Henry of 09. Got it. Nashville Metro.
152-4, 1 Metro 210-8. 1 Metro 2, so can you respond to correction, you get 1022. 1 Hill 3, I copy, you're en route with 1 Hill 4.
Wish my legs would stop hurting.
Available West Side unit for Friday out of control juveniles at BCHS 12775 Stockton Highway.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was looking into getting a PPL, and I was like, oh, that's pretty expensive.
Security at 1097, observing approximately 40
Yeah,
juveniles on campus 594 in the school.
That's just for your private. You can't do anything with it.
Copy. King and Chico.
It appears that they're making entry through Stockdale from the Starbucks
So what?
155 for information. The RP for North Highland recontacted.
Oh, it sounds like they might be breaking into the...
Hill 4 and 1 Hill 3, you can send my two.
No? Maybe, I don't know.
Central 4 route to 1 Central 3.
1 Central 4.
The Starbucks. That's the DHS building at Stockdale, right across from where In-N-Out is.
Yeah.
It said out of control juvenile, but then she said make an entry.
So who was watching the live stream while we were trucking across Utah?
Well, Charles, we're going to have a temporary plate. Boyd Lincoln, 73, Hull, 80, wait for 27. Charles, CDL, yellow, 6889983. Looks like it'll be Golden Empire.
10-4, thank you.
1 South 3. South 3. KCSO is advising there's a report in process. There's currently no PC2 arrest. One South 3 copy.
So did y'all enjoy that little ride?
Respond for an audible alarm in the valley, 2508 White Lane at Burger King. Activation to the drive-through window.
It says it's the Foster Assessment Center right there.
California, L. Aiken.
King 4?
Yes, sir, 4.
King 4, 10 4.
Reported as now out of control juvenile, not a breaking in.
RP is going to 1025 at the main entrance of the school off of Stockdale Highway.
Stockdale Highway. What school is that right there?
Forwarding and copy the Stockdale traffic. 10 4. Air 1, control 2.
Air 1, 1097.
Air 1, 10 4. Net 5, heavy. Net 5, 10 8.
Bakersfield Christian? They breaking into Bakersfield Christian High School?
Wow.
69 584 Charles, 629 is returning clear on 2014 Volkswagen 4-door, last 4, 6463. Returning valid at 6/24 of 2025, break for 1127 status.
That's where Air 1's at.
Copy, go ahead. First copy, thank you.
One Central 3.
Then with 1 in the parking lot north of Boy, 1 George King, Idaho Robert King.
Yeah, it's Bakersfield Christian High School. Air 1 circling it.
10-4 with 1 in the parking lot north of.
1 in the parking lot.
Copy code 4 at this time.
4 Charles, just for further information, the party was previously suspended for 23152 B-Boy and was on probation. However, status has been reinstated.
No, TW's not sleeping.
Why would I be asleep?
Because you've done it before.
Really? You just had to say it?
Yeah. that was a rough week for you though.
Traffic for Charles, Control Officer Fish, 1015 at 0043 hours. For Charles, it'll be your name. Can you get your case number, please?
That was a real rough
For
week.
Charles, if you can start 1185 as well, please. We'll just got the remarks tonight.
Chopper.
Station 4, Romance 27, security, still visual.
We're no longer landline. The RP was going to 1025 at the front. He could hear the juveniles but not see them at the last update.
Copy.
40 kids.
Suspect at the center of the campus, I believe there's possibly a security guard. So far, are you telling any other suspects walking around on campus?
10-4.
K4 Charles, 1039 at Golden Empire, telling.
Key 4, if you can 1025 with 1 Central 3 on his stop in the parking lot north of.
Well, Air One hasn't seen anybody on campus other than one person in the middle that looks like a security guard. Scotty's Streamlabs is always messed up. Texas Vampire Girl, how are you doing? Yeah, the helicopter circling Bakersfield Christian High School, there's reports of multiple subjects attempting to break into the school. He hasn't seen anything yet, so... Sounds like the security guard's out there just imagining things. They have a BPD unit with a vehicle just north of the school.
Alert, South 10-4.
Central 4.
1 Central 4?
1 Central 4 will be with 1 in the CHS parking lot just east of. Copy 9, John Charles Victor, 776 on a black Acura.
10-4? One Central 4, no stop, current. Section expired to 2024 accurate.
You're gonna go commit crimes in your expired registration.
That's about stupid.
That's what it sounds like.
9880.
1 10-4. Contacted on your fire for quality. She's available and en route for a report. I'll show you back now.
4.
Chris, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next one.
If you'd like to help out with tomorrow night's donations for tomorrow night's live stream, help a homie out.
Texas Vampire Girl, appreciate you being here. Glad you like the stream.
Visual of 1 Subject on flare is going to be southeast of the unit that conducted a traffic stop in the parking lot. So he's going to be just north of the canal.
And for visual of the subject on 1179 in South Old River, south of Erie, for an overturned semi that's 1125 across the lane. The driver managed to crawl out of the vehicle. He was hauling produce and is now walking around, possibly 1182.
Old River out in
Now it does appear to be a juvenile. He's wearing all black. He's running back westbound on the north side of the canal.
Yep, sounds like they got one person running
For
around.
available unit to respond to make contact with that subject.
Central 210, will be around.
1 Central 210-4.
Unit 97.
Carry it to the south third.
Thank you, Denver. I mean, I'm so sorry. Point out 4. Full Metro 1. Metro 1, number detention detail. Okay, it's respond for a 459 audible alarm, 2700 Union Avenue.
Metro 1, so pump up and 600 vehicle.
Front glass break.
That is kind of violent.
Snyder's right
Clear
here.
for plate.
There's a front glass break.
Unit with traffic.
2062 also now.
Copy at a 55 and good.
Fire. 6 Adam, Frank 731 on our Toyota.
Let's go check it out. Ain't nothing but a hoochie mama. Clear? Yeah.
Vehicles in the stop expired in 2022 and a 2007 Toyota two-door hatchback. The registration in progress. Pending master file out of Bakersfield.
So,
Miss Robin Timberlake, thank you for that donation to Cash App. No, I don't have the white car. That was sold a long time ago. Somebody needed a car that was part of the TW Life family. So,
temporarily patched.
we sold the car to him real cheap. Somebody needed help, we helped them out.
3 with 2.5 Adam.
Sometimes I wish I would have never sold White Lightning. That was a badass car.
850 code 4 on Centers.
2050 Snyder's is code 401 Metro 1 even 1030.
Good one.
For this one?
Yep.
2052 same traffic if you're not 27.
No, 584 Charles. Charles.
69 584 Charles.
The smoke mobile? You still drive the smoke mobile?
No, that's Teresa's.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You guys went live in her.
I used it a couple of nights.
Yeah. I remember that.
Now, northbound to the campus. Still just south of the baseball field.
1047 now jump the fence. Northbound through the campus.
I wonder when they're going to open up downtown again for the jailhouse. I know they're doing all that work because of the black mold they found in it.
Make contact with the RP and additional staff at the campus. Speed negative on a 594. No loss.
For additional units that are out to Stockdale, 622 Air 1 today.
Air 1 about to go back to the hangar. Been up for almost 2 hours.
White Mountain, Teal, Charles, 462-4269.
Some of good firework over there.
Yeah. Everybody keeps telling me since I'm going through Las Vegas and all that, to stop and get fireworks and bring them back into California.
Yeah.
Do I look like somebody that would do something illegal? Which ones do you want?
Yeah. No glass break there. I thought they had change across that parking lot.
So did I.
It's a Mandela effect.
School zone ahead.
Yeah, Air 1's been up for an hour and 48 minutes. They use their patrol is usually 2 hour stints. He usually goes in about 1:15. So it's about that time.
Yeah, they go in to take their restroom break, so you don't have, so we don't get rained on by Air 1. Be kind of rough to see Air 1, or they get the shits, pop the ass out the window and let it roll.
Moonkins, that was White Lightning, and we got rid of that car.
South 3, Channel 1.
It's been a while since we've had White Lightning.
Been over a year and a half.
Yeah, but we haven't driven White. We haven't
2.5 years.
Yeah, we haven't been in White Lightning. Yeah, probably.
Right when I was going to start driving again, someone needed a car, and well,
Yeah.
helped them out.
Yeah, those aerial fireworks look really cool until the fire department or the police department shows up and writes you a ticket for each one. It's a $5,000 ticket for each aerial firework that you have. So
Well, thank God I shot them all off.
it's not worth it. I think the coolest ones, I mean, mortars are pretty cool, but I think the coolest ones we had were, they were like the little flowers with a helicopter top on it. And light them and they shoot up like 60 feet in the air. Good way to light your neighbor's house on fire, apparently.
Yeah, or Dr. Pepper bombs. Take those the flowers apart and the whistling peats.
Yeah.
Put them in a Dr. Pepper bottle. Put the cap on it. Poke a hole in the top. Put the fuse and
Make it, a bomb.
run. Because that fuse will go quick.
Yeah.
I think those are more of explosive than Tannerite. Because we had some Tannerite.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to catch anything on fire in California, that's true.
I've seen a metal building in California burn.
With a 1,000-shot missile? Yeah. I know, I think our state bird is a DC-10 aerial firefighting plane.
Yeah.
Told
You walk into a house here, smells like fire in a week.
Yeah. That's how it is cruising by any of these abandoned buildings too.
Look how cool that building. Well,
It's not gonna be very cool next week when it's on fire.
Fire sale. Then you try to rent it. Oh, we want $10,000 a month. Okay, well, just let it burn. Charging their speaker right
Just confirm
there.
it's code 4 to run a criminal history for 584 Charles.
They're charging their speaker while the sprinklers are on.
69S11 10-4.
Yeah, I mean, officially the California state bird is the California mountain quail, but unofficially it's the DC-10 water drop aircraft.
Yeah, the California state bird tastes good.
I do like quail.
Tastes good on the barbecue.
M80 in a long tunnel, yeah.
Only thing bad about it, it's too damn small.
Yeah, it takes the whole limit just to have a meal.
Yeah. We go dove hunting. It's like, bro, you're really gonna go dove hunting? You got 2 dove. What are you gonna do with them? Appetizer?
Yeah. I know. Once you tear their little legs off and flip them inside out, it's a little snack. Yeah, if you're on the East Coast, it is 3 a.m. No, it's not. It's 4 a.m. I don't know how to do maths. I'm still trying to figure this out.
And he's got a cul-de-sac on his head.
That's right.
He's like, I'm gonna go to Redneck Invasion, but ain't gonna have no hair.
That's why I got a mullet wig. Duh.
He takes care of that mullet wig too.
I haven't.
He combs it all the time.
It's since that one night has been stuffed in a box.
I figured you had it set up on a mount, combs it. Man, I was back in my 20s again.
Yeah, that's about the last time I had a full head of hair. It started thinning around 23.
Man,
Control 1213, traffic.
I got to Utah and had to get a haircut.
Chipotle.
California Yellow Zebra 174 on Infinity. East west of 188 in Oswald.
584 Charles inquiry. 6974 Charles, would you like the criminal history to be sent to your MDP or to be sent to the report room? 74 Charles inquiry.
What'd she say?
I have no idea.
203 copy.
That's what it sounded like she said.
Paul Power, push it back 243 from me and Union.
It's a microphone, not a snack. Pull it back.
She thought it was something else.
Linda, I'm 41.
Just a couple years behind me. And I still got more hair.
I'll be 42 in August.
And I met him, he's like in his 30s. Man, when I started live streaming, I was in my 40s. Shit.
Was what? 37?
Yeah.
36? 36, almost 37? Damn it. YouTube?
I've never had so much bad luck with YouTube until Marshall rides. What the hell, Marshall?
It's keeping me on my toes, so I know how to reset it.
Yeah.
I will fix it.
You're a cougar? I'm a snake.
Travis is in his 40s.
Now I'm 46.
He's 49 plus 12.
Marshall, you look 60. With your hairline. Hairline that ran away a long time ago.
Why do you think I always wear a hat? Gotta keep the bald spot warm so I don't get cold. Yeah, I'm too young to be old and too old to be young.
California Yellow 6305335.
I still think I can do things that I did in my 20s, and then my knees go, no, you can't. Chill out.
Yeah, like stepping into this truck anymore. Jesus. It's like, oh.
I loaded a dryer into the back of the truck, and then I went to jump off the tailgate. I hit the ground. I was like, my knees were like, hey, bro, chill the fuck out. What are you doing?
Yeah, I went to jump out of the bed of this truck and I looked down, I'm like, nah, that's gonna hurt.
I should have thought about that.
Even jumping out of my damn truck, out of the RV is like, no, I'm good. I'll use the steps.
Yeah, I don't complain about my back hurting yet. But every once in a while I'll sit too long and I'll be like, oh, my hip, what's going on here? It don't want to rotate.
The basket just stopped 27 valid, negative pressure probe.
I sound like I'm stepping on chips.
Tell you what, sleeping across the driver's seat of a pickup truck is not comfortable the first time you have to do it.
Control on my side. Clear for 29 almost.
When I got stuck in Utah the first night, I slept across the seats. That was not fun.
CDL David 232-809. Last suspect legal.
Remember asking me to check the weapon?
So I called Tammy and told her the next time, the next trip I do, I'm going to get a motel room if I got to lay over anywhere.
Call 5, the receiver separated.
Yeah, not having that back seat to sleep in is,
Call
that's
5,
rough.
And then last night we got into this to go do something. And I was thinking, I'm gonna put my little ice chest in the back. So I was looking back here, and I was like, something's wrong. There's a lot of room back there. And then Tammy's like, dumbass, you're in your pickup. You're not in your work truck. You're like, oh, fuck. And I looked to the left to me, and I was like, damn.
Getting all vehicular disoriented.
Yeah. I got so used to driving that. It's comfortable to drive, though. Just not comfortable to sleep. I'm going to buy me a tent for my trailer to put up on my trailer when I go to bed at night. Since
Now, when I was working security, I had this job out in Lost Hills, and I had one of those inflatable mattresses that you put on the back seat, and it like, you know. Just don't get a no-tell motel.
we got our stock.
Oh, that's mine.
Where's mine?
All inquire if you would
Over there. Behind your seat. My stuff's behind your stuff's behind mine, mine's behind you.
It was a little bit further south of Copa.
Thank you.
One, GSI 9, 1097.
I was listening to scanners earlier, and they sent BPD over to MLK Park because they had reports of multiple subjects in the park with handguns. It reminded me of that night that we came over here.
Oh, yeah.
Mary J, your birthday is on Monday. Happy early birthday. Linda, yeah, my twin brother moved to Stillwater in September. So my mom and I are going to drive out to Oklahoma in June to go see him and his wife.
Oh, your twin moved out there?
Yep.
Scanners go quiet.
We got the lights on. We have the lights on in there.
Finally. I know the officer's getting tired of driving the Laredo.
Tell you the time I threw a 1 pound bag of flour off the roof. The courthouse right here.
Yeah.
I used to work at the courthouse. Threw a 1 pound bag of flour off the roof just to see what it would look like. Yeah, I made a mess. I was like, yeah, I should probably clean that up. We'll Looks like somebody was up there and threw flour off the roof.
Oh shit.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, Travis said he's gonna get me all set up so I can live stream the road trip. Cracky chain. Oh, there's some cracky chans down here.
Be like dropping a ball bearing off the top of the Empire State Building. Huh?
Let's see if it cracks the concrete.
Yeah. But you know what it would do to a human? The speed it would gain?
Oh, you pop a melon.
974 Jones.
I'll log.
Well, thank you for sharing. We appreciate that.
When you're ready.
Ooh, someone's getting another DUI, getting a blood draw.
Gmo gonna be 74 in August.
Yeah.
She got more hair than both of us. Why don't women's hair do that?
No, some do. You work with the public enough, you'll see some. Look like someone put half a mop on their head.
Oh shit.
It was scraggly and stringy.
I might be young, but I feel old. Getting out of this truck anymore makes my legs hurt. Marshall's seen it tonight.
Second attempt, you got in though.
I'll have to get me a lowrider.
Mary J says, get you a tent that goes on top of on the roof of the truck. Get you a little pop-up.
He's thinking about buying me one of those, the ones you've been that show on the top of the Jeeps.
Yeah.
For the top of it.
Nope. Well, at least it's just one and not all three of them. Oh, whoops.
Damn it.
I jinxed it.
That's what the other one was doing, two of them.
Yeah. Man, it got quiet real quick.
583 Charles, car fire.
He put a system on his street bike.
Car fire in oil though.
Right.
Beardsley.
Shit.
204 on Airport Drive. Right there where the railroad track comes in. Cindy, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next one.
Thinking about going to my doctor, tell him I got glaucoma.
Tacoma's really bad. Oh, is that the smoke plume from the car fire?
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Someone stole a car and parked it up. Oh, you can smell it. Right over there on the other side of the tracks. You know, they sold this trailer park up here. They're getting rid of all the trailers.
Oh shit. It's already out though. This truck's slow.
It doesn't have 600 horsepower, Travis.
Yeah.
They're trying to save power over here and turn the street lights off.
It's oil down. Somebody probably stole the copper wire.
Well,
One step.
the traffic signal still work.
For my remarks, you show the traffic on right side 492 interrupt the top.
All that is better to take.
Do you have any hoses across the road?
Well, you know that wasn't an accidental fire.
That wasn't.
It's Oildale. That was a Jeep. It was.
It was a Jeep. Now it's recycling. Amy, we were fraternal twins.
Huh? Oh, you're
Want to
right.
know if we're... Yeah, we're fraternal twins. We're two separate eggs. My mom ovulated twice, 2 weeks apart.
584 Charles, Bakersfield.
Damn. So which one of you's older?
Biologically, I'm older than him by 2 weeks, but he was born first.
In the log will be line
Okay.
28.
We were fighting in the womb, and he wrapped my umbilical cord around my neck twice. Tried to strangle me in there.
So how much alike do you guys look?
Nah. We don't look alike.
No, just gonna leave it.
I guess.
No way. But like, fuck it, it's oil. They'll strip it. Wow. You ever seen that happen? Huh?
Yeah.
They won't be there in the morning. There's still air in the tires too.
Man, the way it smelled like there was tire fire.
Just another day in Oildale, apparently.
That's my twin.
There's no resemblance.
He's got red hair.
Wow. Same dad, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy. You can't even tell that you guys are twins.
No. We don't even look similar enough to be brothers, really.
Growing up today, anybody ever say anything?
No. Same old Oildale.
Fire trucks. I'm not sitting around here in Oildale. They'll start stripping the truck down.
Someone would be like, I could use that hose in my garden.
Hook your right up to the fire hydrant.
I need that hose for my meth lab in case it explodes.
Be in the parking lot involving 10 females and 10 males in a 415 fight. They arrived in a black pickup truck, possibly tonight.
How do all of them arrive in a black pickup truck?
Somebody was sitting on somebody's lap, that's how.
A lot of laps.
There was some lap sitting going on there.
There appears to be a apartment complex that be occurring in the parking lot.
Where? What the hell?
With yeah. Medic Unit 63. Somebody hooked up to a heart monitor. Their meth is messing with them. They're all methed up.
I guess they took the wrong kind of methication.
Hey, look, church without walls, with a wall. That's oil dough for you.
Who would have ever thought they'd had a wall on a church without walls?
I'm telling you. I think those people broke into your store. Did you see that tow truck jacket she had on?
That ain't funny.
Got one of your 30 high visibility jackets. He has more hair. I think that's because he's a redhead, though.
Marshall got the shit into the stick.
I got the shit into the stick when it came to the genetics for hair.
Marshall's swimmer was slow. Boy, it's so fast the hair blew off. 2 weeks in process, 2 weeks earlier. Yeah, he's a pretty good swimmer then. He made it there 2 weeks before, Marshall.
Yeah.
You see they finally got the trout sign up and working?
I did. I was only missing for 7 years.
Yeah. And it was someplace out in the country.
Yeah, it was Texas, wasn't it?
No, they said it was here by Ridgecrest.
Oh, I thought they located it out in Texas. Oh, the previous owner moved to Texas.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Something like that.
But they found it out in some warehouse.
And I remember they found it in a warehouse. I thought it was in Texas, though. But someone, yeah. I remember that everybody was all up in arms. They stole the trout sign!
Who gives a damn?
Hey, you know these Dalians like their rainbow trout?
What was the other one up on the hill?
Tamo Janner?
The one
The
that
Tamo? Oh, no. The Tamo was over on Alta Vista.
the name of it was something on the hill.
Oh, I don't know.
They wanted that sign too for the museum. That's the next sign they're going to get, the Rollerama sign.
That Rollerama sign's not the original, though.
No. They stole all the copper out of the original.
I'm sure they did.
For west.
A repo truck.
You see the I'm scrolling through videos, and someone posted the five worst places to stop in Bakersfield. And that was number 1 right there.
Yeah.
Like, you ever see that alley behind there in the apartment complex? The neighborhood there in general?
Even in the daytime, it's scary to go there.
Mike and I we're about the same. We're about the same height.
It's about the only thing you guys got together.
Yeah, we're about the same height.
I'm surprised she didn't name you Ike. Mike and Ike.
Yeah, my mom wasn't a comedian.
She didn't like Mike and Ike's candy?
Yeah, no, she wasn't like that kid that I went to junior high with. Their last name was Case, and his parents named him Justin. And I was like, really?
Just in case?
Just in case.
Damn.
I know. I mean, it's a very comical name. Cool kid, but...
Just in case on welfare. Well, we're going to hang out here for a minute and something don't pop off.
Justice, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next one.
Well, at least his head is visible.
415 Road Music, 220 Clyde.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep.
God bless you. What's on his head?
Control to
High
filter,
vis.
continue to call Lincoln.
Triple Delta 4.
John 3677.
We came out, it was a little bit after 10:30 tonight.
California, be an unreadable plate, 30 Mount Park Road and Quebec Road.
X-ray 010 on 8 Acura.
Dispatch current has me Acura Ford Ride Madeira.
It sounded like he was dragging something. Strange names. I went to school with a guy named Harry Beaver.
Oh, Jesus.
245
205.
245 on 594, current at 1716 gauge, cross of Lincoln up bar. There's 4 to 5 teenagers, approximately 15 to 17 years old, 97 to 594 in the RP's vehicle with sticks, 1716 gauge.
Both units copy.
He pissed somebody off if there's some teenagers over there beating a car with sticks.
Copy, good one.
Control 215, right off.
What?
There are multiple
He
units
says,
already
my
lost.
sister's baby daddy's last name is Glasscock.
Both there.
Jesus.
I'll down on my copy 612.
One of the teachers in junior high, her name was Moorhead.
Miss Moorhead?
Miss Moorhead. Ooh, here comes Miss Moorhead now. Look at her.
Oh.
Oh man, that one fell right in.
I had one of my teachers one time in high school talk some shit, so I'll never make it nowhere.
When your plate returns, that stuff's expired.
A year after I graduated, I repoed her car.
Fantastic.
What happened, Teach?
Gotta pay that note.
Frank 6, your subject's been I'm confirming your contact with the juveniles from the 594. You were on the loud music.
So what's mother area is possibly going to be related.
Thursday night, 1:40. Well, Friday morning, 1:40. Much going on. It might be wild this weekend since Cinco de Mayo's on Monday.
Well, you know it is.
Everybody's gonna be 3-day weekend.
9583 Charles Bakersfield.
2027. Dale and Coffee. 28 of 02991 Mary 3. Break for 27.
Charlie Brown. We're stuck on the same loop. Just saw that one just before you picked me up.
6996, I copy 1127, 29 subject, code 4, Rose Dale and Coffee.
Come on, somebody run.
1 Metro 1.
1 Metro 1, concern on Burnridge,
Doing all these traffic stops. Somebody run.
On a blue Toyota.
One Metro 1, no stops expired. 1 West 50.
1 West 50, subject to 0, you got that 154. And then you still restart there.
1 West 50, 10-4. 1 Central 4, 10 20. 583 Charles, can you provide a better 1020 for 10-8 towing? They're advising their UTL.
Control 13.5, 5 Adam, en route to the address on Jewett. Gotta check the well for the juvenile.
583 Charles, we are near airport, just out the Roberts on the front end road on the east side next to the mobile park.
They just barely got there. Look at that Jeep.
2408 Sosa Drive, Folsom holding activation to register.
Tango 10, Tango 17, Lee Super 911, hang up, possible 415 verbal.
Booking 7.
If the Olympic Time driver keeps going west on Nearest Lane towards the airport, you'll see it.
That's that.
So what's about there, Adam? Next year arriving in 1198 with the RP on gate.
10-4, 2.5, we should have been an accident. Copy.
So what's about there, Adam? Confirming the weapon with the stick.
If I'm not with the RP advice.
Copy, I have it in my possession.
Alright, Troy. 2.5, 10 is out.
10-4, 10-4. 10-4.
Yeah, we're just sitting right here to see if something happens. Yeah, they're just doing a bunch of traffic stops right now.
5 control.
3.5.
5 Adam prior to, can you start to 2735 that just occurred at 230 in Belterrace, past the Butler and Baldwin. The RP stating the second half strangled her and took her cell phone and has bled on foot or attempting further as for a description. 230 in Belterrace.
Both units copy from Union and Terrace.
So there'll be a Hispanic male, Antonio Linares, 45, wearing a white tank top and green shorts.
Well, if they catch you, you're in trouble, buddy.
If. This is Bakersfield. If.
813, 17 next year for A&B, 1185, please.
Number, please. Request indicate number.
Ball 3 10 zone. 3.5, when you're turning in the second half, can you check for priors of resisting a weapon?
One Central 3. 1 West 50. One West 50. Alternate response for HNS activity 28.
Well, guys, we are going to call it a night.
Drive, make 1021 contact.
Thank you all for joining in. For me and the wife, I want to say thank you to the ones that donated tonight. Thank you all. I want to say thank you to our admins, moderators, dispatchers, my co-pilot of the night, Mr. Camel Hoto Joe. Thank you all for joining in tonight and rolling around town with us. We will be live tomorrow night. Thank you all again. As always, stay classy and never trashy. One love, one family.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yep, y'all have a good night. See you later.